even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of imposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted. Every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood.
Yes, indeed. We're back in the Groove Studios 2018 with We Love Rare Grooves. That's right. You got your host here, C. Mose, bringing you the magic of the music and the music of the magic here on We Love Rare Grooves. Coming back to you to another year here live at the Universal Broadcast Radio Network. Join in tonight on ubnradio.com, Channel 1, giving you the show that you've always been waiting for. And we miss our listening audience all over the globe. So thank you for having us back for another great year that we're looking forward to here on the Universal Broadcast Network with We Love Rare Grooves. But as we do every year, we're starting out every year. The new year, I can't do this show without my cast and crew. And starting off again with the world famous DJ DeVoe. How'd you say?
Hello. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. What's going on?
How you doing, my good man?
Man, I was rough today. You know, had a long weekend, but we're all good.
Man, I don't even think you had an off day yet, have you, in the new year?
No, not yet. Yeah, we've been going strong. So I'd rather be tired with some money in my pocket than broke and wide awake.
Oh, yeah.
Real talk.
Real talk, like you said. So we're blessed to have you, man. So
Yeah.
thank you for coming back for another year. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we got the family back, so
That's
it's all
right.
good.
And then we
Run
got
away, child, running wild.
Yes.
Back home.
And we doing it again with my main man, DJ Rez, the sidekick, giving us all the love, man. Thank you, man. Thank
Happy
you so
Monday, everyone. Happy MLK Monday.
That's right, man. Very
Yes.
special. It's always special. MLK, man.
Absolutely. Real special.
How was your day?
busy, man.
Right, you was working too.
I was
right?
working also. I was up in the parade, man.
You was on the float, right?
I was on the float.
I seen you on.
Shout out to Blue Shield in the building.
Okay. All right, we're gonna send them a check for that.
Absolutely.
Shout out
Absolutely.
But thanks so much, man, for coming back, joining us for another year, man, here on We Love Rare Grooves. And then we got the consultant back with us. What's going on, consultant?
The author.
Back in black. Back, I'm black, and everything's good.
And how's life been treating you these days, man?
On all the big things, good. I'm working on a couple crazy projects in the music business and outside of the music business.
Okay, man. Well, we're glad to have you back sharing that knowledge as you are the groove historian here, right?
Absolutely. Also, I cried last night when the Steelers lost, but you know.
Man, I wasn't.
Crushed.
Why you do that, man?
I didn't cry.
We wasn't even
I
going to
didn't
bring
cry.
that up,
I
man.
just want to do the wrong thing, but for the right reasons.
I got you on that. We wasn't going there. And then we got the producer extraordinaire, Mr. Greg New York Sneed in the house. How you doing, my good man? He's in the back room, but he's going to be coming forward with us shortly. Greg New York Sneed in the house.
Yeah, I'm in the balcony.
You in the balcony?
I'm in the balcony.
How you doing? Happy New Year to you, my good man.
Happy New Year to you and everybody, and celebrating brother Dr. Martin Luther King. Yes, he's an alpha man. Yeah.
You know he had to put that in.
Oh, of course. Of course. And yeah, the condolences to all the Steeler and Saints fans.
There we go. Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys reaching out to as we continue on We Love Rare Grooves. You know, I'm trying to stay away from it tonight.
No, we're not going to let you.
I know. I see that. But we got a great show. We got great music. We're going to have a great guest. And we're going to kick the year off to have we do it right here on We Love Rare Grooves. Oh, yeah. And we can't do the show without our beautiful and lovely and talented co-host, Miss Shantini Irie. How are you, my dear?
Hey,
Hey.
What's going on with you and the family? Y'all doing
Nothing
good?
much. Happy New Year to everyone.
Well, Happy New Year to you.
Happy Dr. King Day.
That's right. Happy ML King Day. Did you do anything today?
No, but my mom was in the parade. She was in the float. She performed with her gospel group.
Oh, did she?
Uh-huh.
When is Gwen coming on the show?
I don't know. We got to tell her. But yeah, she was on the news and everything with Kamala Harris. They did a breakfast with Maxine Waters and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. She can do all that, but she can't come
I know.
on.
We
Love
have to
Rare
get on her
Grooves,
about
right?
that. How ridiculous.
Along with murder, right?
Right.
Tell the story. Murder been texting her and everything.
Yeah, he's been texting my mom. I think he's trying to slide in her DMs now again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think
mad
we
at-
gotta. Gosh, we have only been on for like 12 minutes and we already have a caller.
We already have a caller already.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Man,
we're going to get with
hold
the
up,
caller. Yeah, as soon as we give our sponsors some love and do an introduction to our guests, and then we're going to take our callers. So we want to thank our sponsors coming back with us. Beverly Boys Video Productions.
Beverly
man.
Boys.
Go-to man for all your video productions needs. And also Wings Limousine, where you
Ride like a star.
And Ron Jackson, what you call him, Hilltop Ron? Ron Jackson, the realtor? You call him Hilltop Ron?
Hilltop Ron.
Hilltop Ron is still joining us, man. Hey, we're going to kick the show off tonight live, man. We got one of our favorite Rare Groove classics tonight, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Weekend the Groove studio, man. We coming back with what I would say one of the unsung.
Sang?
Yeah, unsung heroes of the music industry for us, man. I mean, this guy right here, he came out and he's well deserved, man. He's been on the music scene for over 4 decades.
Yeah.
And he's worked with some of the great artists around, man, and he brought him what we say in the 70s soul and rock. I mean, he's a singer, guitarist, songwriter. May not be a major name, but man, for connoisseurs of music, you'll remember him. He also backed the British singer Eric Burdon, who also did some things with War. So we're going to talk about that. He signed to Arista Records, and that song, man, that album, Cream City, it was a soul funk gem, man. It's definitely had a rock influence and a soul influence, and it had the hit song Rock and Roll Gangster. And without further ado, we got the rock and roll gangster himself in the Groove Studios tonight, Aalon. Welcome, Aalon, man.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm glad to be here with y'all this evening. Very glad.
We happy to have you, man. And plus, you got some new music out, right?
I'm so excited about my new thing. It's called Love Cruise, 14-song CD. and I'm just over the moon about it.
So we gonna go 4 decades tonight. We going all the way back to the beginning. I'm talking about to the beginning. You know we got something up our sleeves for you. We going back to the beginning.
I can tell by that look on your face.
Hey, we gonna get into the history of you, your music, your career, your life. But before we do that, we gonna take a caller. This is unsung, man. They want to hear this unsung hero here. So, Pretty Tony, you got a caller for us? Caller, welcome to We Love Rare Grooves. Who do we have on the line?
Eloise.
Hey.
Eloise.
Family.
Happy New Year to you, my dear.
Aalon, my man, I love that you are still doing it. You have always been so very talented, and I've been so well received with Forever Now, Forever and Ever and Ever. It just people love it, and they remembered it after all these years, and I can still perform it, and it's so well received. It's so good to hear you and to know that you're still kicking it.
Yep, I'm still here, and I am so shocked to hear your voice. Oh my God, that's one of my favorite songs that I wrote that song especially for you. You know, that was your song.
Right.
Oh,
wow.
Gonna get personal.
Now, well,
Gonna get personal, huh?
Well, we gonna play it during the show. We kind of came in a little early with that, but that's good. We're gonna definitely highlight that song. And Eloise, she's part of the Rare Grooves family. She helped kick off the show. She helped make the show what it is today.
Clifton, let me say this to Aalon. Aalon, you're in very good company. These guys know their stuff. They're historians, and they really appreciate good music. And so you're in really good hands, and I know you'll have a great time tonight.
Well, thank you, Eloise. I think you're right about that.
So, Eloise, we will be in contact with you. We will see you sometime in March because you got that upcoming show with Tom Brown.
There you go. Absolutely. I look forward to it, guys, and maybe I can come on the show and have some fun with you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna plan that for March, and so we can kick off the Tom Brown show that you have coming up. You and Tom Brown at Catalina Jazz.
Thank you, Clifton. And gang, I love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you. And Aalon, I need your schedule. I want to see wherever you are. I want to be there if it's in LA. Okay.
Thank you. Right. I'll get back with you and we'll hook up. Okay.
All righty now.
Right.
I love you. Take care. Have fun, guys.
All right. Thanks so much for calling, Eloise Laws.
Said that wherever you are, she wants to be.
Right.
My.
Give me your schedule.
Forever now, huh? Forever now.
Who knew? I want to be. That sounds like a song right there.
Yo, what's up, Aalon?
Sound like a song, though.
Sound like a song.
Here it go.
Let me get the guitar and the piano.
Hey, before we get into some of your music, we're going to talk about, as we do all our artists, how did you start your career? I mean, the music. We know you are a L.A. native.
Woo.
Am I correct?
Actually, I started in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You started in Milwaukee? Why did that? Milwaukee.
I started in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I was James Brown. I was the mini James Brown.
In Milwaukee?
In Milwaukee.
Well,
I had the hair, the suits, the 12-piece band. That's how I started.
Okay.
Man, it had a scream. Come on, give us a little scream.
Oh, man.
Come on.
I messed up my voice doing that with all the
Oh, did you?
Wow. Man, yeah, I was the baby James Brown. That's how I started my career.
So, man, all music had it a little backwards. So you from Milwaukee originally?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Milwaukee. We were hometown boys, but when we kind of got really into the business, we came out here.
Okay.
So this is really my start city.
So
this is my town.
But is music in the family, siblings, parents?
My father was a saxophone player, and my mother was sang in church.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a son who's got a big record contract with Atlantic, so he's musical.
Right.
And I got a granddaughter that I'm doing a Joe Jackson on. I'm making her sing.
He let us know up front.
I know.
Joe Jackson.
How old's your granddaughter?
She's only 9. But
poor thing. Got to start him early.
But she's talented, so I'm doing a little kid show for her, and Yeah, I'm just bringing her in slowly, but she got the family talent.
Don't do that.
Don't beat her though.
I'm joking about it.
Don't use the James Brown hit me.
I'm joking.
So we gotta wait for her VH1 behind the music story.
My grandfather.
So what was your experience when you first came to LA? How did you get out here to LA? What was the spirit?
We left Milwaukee with my 12-piece band. We went to Memphis, Tennessee. Ran up into a club called the Showcase. We got there about 3 in the morning in the back of a bus. We had bought a school bus. You know how old bands do. We had bought a bus, all the equipment, everything. So, wow, look at this club, Showcase. We knocked on the door, and it was just a weird coincidence. The man was in there cleaning the club. We said, sir, we just came from Milwaukee. We just young boys. He let us in the club. The next day, Isaac Hayes, that was his place that he did all his stuff. He came there, we said, we just played for you. We just got here. We played for him, and we went on tour with Isaac Hayes.
Man.
So it's just a
So
fluke.
what was the name of the group? Was it the New
That was
Breed?
the New Breed
That
Band.
was the New Breed band. So
Uh-huh.
you guys went on tour. Wow.
Yeah, we went on tour with Isaac when he had Shaft. Remember Shaft?
Yeah, right.
Right.
He was just hitting.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We was opening for
Right on
Isaac.
time.
We was opening for Isaac Hayes. So that's
Man.
how it started.
So how long were you on tour with Isaac
We
Hayes?
toured about 6-8 months. Then the leader got crazy and wanted millions of dollars, and we were just babies. So they was grooming us to put us in the studio. We started recording. Leader said we got to go. We left Isaac Hayes and came to LA.
Had to go, huh? Had to go.
Yeah.
Now
It wasn't we shouldn't have went, but we did.
Right.
Oh.
So you didn't want to stay because
wanted
was
to
Stax?
stay.
I mean Stax, right?
Stax was grooming us right next to the Barcades.
Okay.
Man.
We would have been coming out with the Barcades, But
And y'all had the name too, the New Breed, right?
we
so
got that from James Brown.
And so
You
you
got
were
that-
playing.
he said we got that from James. I ain't telling it all.
So you were playing in front of 10, 12,000 people
We
a
were,
night.
yeah, we're doing the Apollo all around the country. It was like a dream come true. I mean, I was like,
And you left
17
all
years
that?
Right. So what?
old. The leader was. He gonna hear me, but he was a fool. He ain't in it. He's not in the business anymore. But
Right.
he was just foolish.
So at that time, what instrument were you playing?
I was still playing guitar.
You were still playing
and I played
guitar?
a little organ too,
Uh-huh.
and I was doing all the arrangements and all that. I got so much advice from those brothers of Stax because they,
Right.
we were all brothers, so there was no jealousy. They would say, "Look at this young kid," and I was doing all the arrangements. So they would tell me, "Man, sometimes you looking back and think about them horn arrangements." I did all the arrangements, and everything.
Right.
And you get a little off, and I was singing a little off sometimes. And I said, "Oh, so you got." I learned to concentrate. I learned a lot from those people. When you make a record, when you're young, you put it up at the highest key you can that you can make.
Right.
I learned many things, but those were a couple of things that stuck in my mind.
Now tell us a story that stuck on your mind being in tour with Isaac Hayes. Something just.
Okay, and I don't want to get too graphic, but
But you can get graphic.
Graphic.
Tell it.
This is
Tell
This
it.
is an adult show.
It's an adult show.
Isaac can't hear it.
Isaac Hayes, he used to come out with chains
Right,
on,
right,
and
right.
he would look like he was naked.
Right.
He had a girl who would come out with chains on and shaved head and
Right.
a body like you could not believe, right?
Right.
And so I was a little young singer, so she was like, come here, young boy, I'm gonna school you. We started having a little fun, and
Hey.
oh my God.
So you hit it.
So she learned something else too, I guess.
So
guess
you hit Isaac Hayes' woman.
It wasn't his woman. It was
was
his,
on
like,
the
a
tour.
mascot. She was
Yeah,
on-
whatever.
Hey,
Yeah.
Whatever.
hey, look.
Rub up on that head, huh?
He done rubbed up on Isaac
I'm not
Hayes.
gonna
Look, I guess that's where that rock and roll gangster came from. Right. You a cold piece, Aalon. You a cold piece.
Chain of food.
I was a young wild boy, then I'm a mature, settled down man.
Yeah.
So
We
now-
know that was 40 years ago. We
Yeah.
understand.
So
Yeah.
where did you
And
pick
we're not
up?
telling nobody.
Yeah, but please, we don't want nobody to know this.
So where did you pick up the guitar? How did you find that instrument as a kid? Did you get it in school or where?
I got it I was looking at Alvin Presley and some of the white boys, Ricky Nelson and them want to play guitar. So every Christmas, my father would buy me a little plastic guitar, and then upgrade a little more, and then finally I got the real guitar. And I started taking guitar lessons, which I hated. I wish I would have stayed with it now, but I was extremely shy when I was a kid. Extremely. So put me in the room with the man. He started playing. This boy could play his head off too. But I was just so shy. So I taught myself.
Oh,
I listened to the radio.
Self-taught,
I played with the radio and taught myself, and that's how I picked up the guitar.
Now, how did you learn to read?
I still don't read. I can read and write slowly.
Okay.
So when you do your arrangements, do you call out the chords to them by playing them, or how do you?
I tell them to play in this chord and that chord. And now the computer. Once I put it in the computer will write it out for you.
Noteworthy composer.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to L.A.
Yeah.
Then you moved in a different direction. Tell us about that.
Man, we became like Sly. We became like black hippies, okay?
So that
You went to Haight-Ashbury?
Actually, I
Did
did.
you?
I knew it.
I got a song.
I
got a
didn't know.
song on my record on the Old Cream City record called "Lonely Princess." It's
Right.
about those days.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
so we became hippies with the fringe and everybody had on the different. Remember Parliament? How they used to dress wild?
Right.
We were like that.
So, what would you say would be some of your early influences? Sly?
Of course, James Brown first. Then it became Sly. We loved Earth, Wind, and Fire. Me and Prince was kind of contemporaries. I wrote a song called Purple. It's so weird. Now, I know he never heard it. And then he came out with Purple Rain. I said, this is just tripping me out. I know he ain't in my bedroom, you know.
He might be. You never know.
But, you know, it's just, but I like Sly a lot. And I like the Beatles. I like a lot of those, was Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
What's that group, Led Zeppelin?
Right.
Because I was
Love
playing
them.
funk rock.
Whole lot of love.
Deep Purple?
And a whole lot of love.
I played funk. And Clive Davis said, you know, you are not all R&B. You gonna be hard to place. Now it's not so bad, but back then they said we can't take you to the deep south because you're not all the way R&B. I said, yeah, you can take me anywhere. I'm gonna do whatever the audience wants.
So when you came out here with the group, did you guys come out here with the purpose to get a record deal with someone else, or you just came out here just to?
We came to get a record deal.
Okay.
Yeah, we came to get a deal.
Well, saying that, we're going to go ahead. We're going to come back and start off right there. We're going to reminisce first.
Uh-oh.
We're going to reminisce, Aalon. I think we found something from the Groove Vault. Our producers pulled something deep. Deep in the vault. It's so deep and dusty. We want to thank our sponsors, Beverly Boys Video Production, Ron Jackson, the Realtor, and Wings Limousine, where you ride like a star. Give us a call, 323-524-2599. Aalon, what you think about this? You and the new breed.
Listen to that little young boy's voice.
Is this before or after the ball?
After.
Oh, okay. We can tell.
No, I'm sorry. It's before.
Oh, okay.
See a reflection in the mirror instead of mine. It's got to be something. It's got to be love. I can't get away. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think of you night and day. I know I need you by my side. I wake up in the morning and you're on my mind. See a reflection in the mirror instead of mine. It's got to be something. It's got to be love. It's got to be something. I know it, baby. It's got to be love. Dang it, you got it. Dang. It's got to be something. It's got to be love. It's got to be love. It's got to be something. Feel it. It's coming on my spine. Make me feel so bad. It's got to be love, baby. It's got to be love. Now everybody's talking about this thing they call soul. If we can, me and the band would like to let you know. Hey, when this soul feeling gets you wanna get loose. You wanna do the shingling and the boogaloo. You once you get old, won't leave you alone. On the screen, watch. All right. Trying to get some. No break. Come on and play. Play your song. Let the people know that you got soul. Trying to get your soul. Late in the evening, late at night. Yeah. Come on home. Let me know that you got soul. Get your sorrow. You better take it away. Get it. Lay it on. Pretty color in her hair, pretty color in her hair. Ooh, pretty color everywhere. I can tell by the way she looks at me. I can tell of the love that's gonna be. Maybe she doesn't know it yet. She soon will know. She soon will close her eyes and see the colors flow. Hey, pretty color in her hair, pretty color everywhere, pretty color in her eyes, pretty color in her mind. You can tell by the way she holds her head. You can tell by the way she talks. You can tell that she's from good stock now. I can see her mother and her father too. I know she's got a sister somewhere. Maybe she's for you. With those pretty color in her head, pretty color everywhere, pretty color in her head, pretty color in her head. I always knew.
I was once out strolling one very hot summer's day, when I thought I'd lay myself down to rest in a big field of tall grass. I lay there in the sun and felt it caressing my face as I fell asleep and dreamed. I dreamed I was in a Hollywood movie, and that I was the star of the movie. This really blew my mind, the fact that me, an An overfed, long-haired, leaping gnome should be the star of a Hollywood movie. But there I was. I was taken to a place, the Hall of the Mountain King. I stood high upon a mountain top, naked to the world, in front of every kind of girl. There was long ones, tall ones, short ones, brown ones, black ones, round ones, big ones, crazy ones. Out of the middle came a lady. She whispered in my ear something crazy. She said, "Still wine, take that girl. Still wine, take that girl. Still wine, take that girl. Still wine, take that girl." I could feel hot flames of fire roaring at my back. As she disappeared, but soon she returned. In her hand was a bottle of wine, in the other a glass. She poured some of the wine from the bottle into the glass and raised it to her lips. And just before she drank it, she said, "Take the wine, take that girl."
Welcome back to We Love Rare Grooves. Streaming
Oh, yeah.
live on the UBN Radio TV network. That's right, we're on ubnradio.com, channel 1. Streaming live on Facebook Live. And man, we're also, you can give us a call at 323-524-2599 here on We Love Rare Grooves. And we have our guest tonight is Aalon. If you don't know that name, you will know that name after tonight. Aalon, man, you just took us back. That James Brown influence, man. Come on, talk to me, man.
Well, you know, I like I said, I was James Brown, and then I went and came to L.A. and became Sly.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Same type of thing, you know.
So tell us about the first couple of songs we wrote. That was you and the New Breed, right?
Right.
You guys came here.
Right.
And did you sign a record label when you did the New Breed? The two songs, right?
That was actually a Milwaukee rep. That was a DJ in Milwaukee, and he signed us to his label. So he played us just all around the Milwaukee, Madison, Chicago, that area, kind of Midwest area. And we got out here, and we were just a performing act. We never really got a deal until I left the band.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a deal. I got my deal from playing with Eric Burdon. That's usually how it happens. I was backing up Eric, and Capitol was his label, and they saw me. They knew I had written the songs. I wrote a lot of songs for him when I was with him, and so they just asked me. They wanted to sign me, and when one label wants you, then another label wants you.
So at that time, how did you meet up with Eric and War? Because we're talking about the real early 70s, right?
Yeah, I got a good story for that, how I met Eric. Now, this is adult show, right?
It's an adult show.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'm playing. I left the New Breed band. Bill Cosby wanted to sign us. The leader was just such a fool. He said, "I want to sign y'all."
Who was the leader? You keep saying it.
This guy, I'm not gonna say his
Oh, no.
name.
You ain't even giving
Call
me
him
that.
out. Let's put him on blast.
Google's your friend.
But he'll know it. Everybody who knows us.
Okay.
Who he is.
Yeah,
That
unknown
he
fool.
broke the
That's what we're
band
gonna
up
call
on.
him.
Okay.
We were in the studio recording some stuff next to Ray Parker,
Man.
who was affiliated a lot with Bill Cosby in those days. Bill Cosby heard us and said, "I love y'all." He came and saw us at a club. I don't know if you guys remember. There was a club on Sunset called Citadel de Haiti. It was like, you go in this club and there's an elephant, there's a car, there's a naked lady. I mean, it's like a museum of
Wow.
like a psychedelic trip. And a guy named Bernie Hamilton, who was a black actor, owned it. He was on Beretta.
Right.
He was the captain on Beretta.
Right. I remember him.
It was a trip, and we fit right in because we were the weird. One guy would be wearing
Starsky and Hutch. Starsky and Hutch.
Oh yeah, that's
Starsky and Hutch.
Thank you. Well, we were so weird, bizarre ourselves. You know, I was like American flag man with the glasses. One brother had on a Mexican matador, another one had on a diaper. We all dressed completely different.
Diaper.
I'm talking, and
That's
he
funk.
was buff.
That's
too.
the funk.
Oh my God.
Okay. And it was like a parliament. They were like that. So we had the weirdest outfit. So we fit right in that club. So Cosby came to that club and said, "Oh, you guys are something else. I want to sign you, but I want to give you a comedy name." I said, "I'll call myself whatever you want. If you're gonna, Bill Cosby would have put us out there. He wanted to call us the Bunions Bradford. It ain't that bad, right?" He laughed.
That works.
It worked for me. Coming out of Cosby's mouth. Yes, Mr. Cosby's
The leader
mouth.
said, "We can't do it." That's when I left the band. I said, "You got to be out of your mind."
That's two. That's
Now was
twice.
this when he had his variety show? Like, how was he gonna? Did he tell you guys how he was gonna market you, or did you not even get that far?
We didn't even get that far.
Oh,
But
wow.
He was big. It was before his show, but Cosby was
What did
big.
that
Because I know he had a
name-
variety show
Right.
back
He had a variety
that
show
people
back
used
then.
to come and perform on.
Yeah.
What did that name mean?
He had some
I'm
kind
scared
of
to ask.
idea. I always thought of like a lumberjack because I don't know what it was, and I didn't really care because you get a deal with Cosby, he gonna get you out there, and then you can do kind of. If you in, you get in.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should have done it. That's when I left the group.
The Bunions Bread.
Bunions,
The
right?
Bunions.
The Bunions, bro.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of that.
Yeah, I can imagine what the
My
Bunions.
boys are gonna hear this. Some of them listen. They go.
That's
they
a hell of a
crack it up
name.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
Bunions.
it's Bill
Right.
Cosby, so we
Right.
should have done. So I left the group. I started playing little casuals around. I was playing a little club in Torrance with a 3-piece band. So let me just keep playing, see what I can get into. And this hippie comes in, and it's a really conservative place now. And I'm, and he throws some joints on the stage. This is way before you can't be doing it. He threw 3 joints on. I said, "Man, come on." I moved the joint back behind. He said, "I know Eric Burdon, man. I'm bringing him tomorrow." You hear this LA. You hear that all the time. I said, "Yeah, okay, cool." Next night, Eric Burdon came down to the club and sat right there. Said, "Man, I want to sing this song, Witchy Woman. You know it?" I said, "Yeah, we didn't know it, but we just faked it." He wanted to sing it, so come on up. And I faked it for him, and then he said, "I'm looking for a band leader," and that's how it happened. He had just left War, but he was still with the same company. But he wanted to leave Eric Burdon in War and become the Eric Burdon Band. So that's how it happened. Just,
Nice.
Just a fluke, like everything. If you playing, if you work, you're gonna get more work.
Yeah.
That's just the way it works.
Yes.
If you're sitting in the house praying, you got to be playing. You got to work, you're going to get work.
So how did Haight Ashbury and that kind of hippie Woodstock kind of era, how did that influence your music as a songwriter and as an artist?
Oh my God, it does so much because it was like freedom, love, it was no more war in the group called War. Those managers were so wild. But it was such an influence because it was so free. It was the time when we opened up from those stodgy haircuts and all, and the long hair came out. It influenced the heck out of me. I really opened up and said I could kind of write what I want. My thing was love. You know how Prince was like sex.
Yeah.
My thing was love.
Right.
Still is.
So
That's my
Aalon
thing.
was love. I thought you was a rock and roll gangster.
That's what,
I
I
thought you
should have
gangster.
called myself the love
Gangster,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Because my thing is about love.
Okay.
Even right now, I want to bring help to children. Children are the future. All the
Right.
black kids with no fathers and all of stuff's going around. That's my thing. Let's be together. And
Okay.
but my thing was love, and that's so the hippie movement, all that. I
Feel
loved
right
it.
in it, yeah.
I loved it.
All right, as we continue the show here on We Love Rare Grooves, give us a call at 323-524-2599, streaming live on ubnradio.com, channel 1. We can ready to go in and give some love to our favorite boys, the Beverly Boys. Video Productions, the go-to guys in all your video entertainment, the go-to guys.
I think I did.
My name's Dave Patterson. I'm a Seattle area videographer. I've been working with Beverly Boy Productions for over 2 years, and I can say they are great to work with. They've always provided me with the information I need so that when I show up on set, I can shoot exactly what's necessary to tell the story the client is trying to tell. call sheets that include the who, what, why, where, when of the video shoot, production notes, gear requirements, crew requirements, load-in time, all that. Makes my job a lot easier, and ultimately it produces the results that the client's going to be happy with. This is what a professional company like Beverly Boy Productions does, and also it's one of the reasons why I really enjoy working with them. It's a bit of a family vibe. They're very low-key, low pressure, but they're very professional at the same time, and they get the results, and that's ultimately what matters most. I'm proud to be a shooter for Beverly Boy Productions, and if you're looking for a company to produce your next video production, by all means, give them a call. They can handle any sort of scale project, from a single-person interview to a large production with multiple cameras and large crews. You won't be disappointed with the results. Give them a call.
Welcome back to We Love Red Grooves in the
yes,
house
we're
with
back.
Aalon. Hey, Beverly
AKA
Boy.
the Luvv gangster.
Beverly Boys Production. What do you say? Give them a call. 1-800-385-1243. That's 800-385-1243. They got all your video production needs all across the globe now. You know, they got offices in London.
Who knew?
Who knew, right?
And we
New
got
York,
listeners
am I-
in London, so perfect.
Yeah, we do.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So, Aalon, man, you know, you had some great success, man, as you consider what would you consider some of your great success?
What success is to me is to be able to write a song,
right?
Have it in your mind, and write it, and then it materializes, and then you get to sing something that you wrote and people listen to it and come to see it. To me, that's the biggest blessing in the world. I don't know why I getting chills thinking about that now. That's wealth to me.
Yeah, there you go.
And since you said that, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead into Cream City, man, and let them hear what you wrote and what you love and how you feel about it. So DJ DeVoe, DJ Rez, take us away into that Cream City. We're gonna come back and talk about that, man. Gangster.
The Luvv.
Yeah. Rock and roll gangster. Man.
Wow.
That's when
rock and
in
roll,
college,
man,
messing around
man.
college radio, you get one of those promo albums, right, Greg? And I got this, man, but we didn't play the song that's my favorite off it. I got it, and I like the cover of it, the Cream City, Show the Cream City album, and I'm like, man, who's this guy, Aalon? I'm gonna play this. And used to be when I used to do the slow songs for my cassettes for everybody, you know, the elastic and the panty melt type of tapes. I had the other song on it.
Which song was that?
Midnight.
Yeah, Magic Night?
Magic Night. Magic Night,
Not
man.
Midnight, Magic Night,
I mean,
man.
Magic Night. I was thinking
Come
about
on,
something
man.
else. Magic Night.
Wow.
Man,
wow.
And I got the album and I cleaned some C's off it. That's what just messed me up, Greg.
Yeah, probably them seeds, yeah. Couldn't even get the name of the song. No, them seeds.
Tell us about it, man. You got signed by Arista at that time?
Arista.
I got signed by Clive Davis and Arista Records. Well, I was hot at the time. We had played around town, and a lot of the record labels had seen us, and they were kind of bidding for me. And I was at the same place. The guys that managed War managed Eric Burdon and managed me too. So they had a sound studio, you know where the Guitar Center is now on Sunset?
Yeah.
Half of that was their building. It was called Far Out Productions. So they had
y'all far out?
Is that Jerry?
Yeah, it's Jerry Goldstein, Golden Goldstein.
Yeah, far out. Yeah,
and so we had a sound stage, and we rehearsed and rehearsed. That's how the band got so tight. We rehearsed every day.
Man, that band was tight, man. Your band was tight.
Over and over. We rehearsed a lot. And I said, look, if they want to sign me, my thing is live. I can make you a good record, I make you a tape, but if you want to get a bigger, more response, let them see me live. So we brought people in to see us perform live. And Clive Davis came, and Capitol Records came, and a couple other labels. United Artists, I think War was with them then. And they all wanted to sign me, and so Clive Davis just had the better offer.
Right.
Not so much as money, although the money was good, it was just his attitude. He wanted to let the artist be, artist instead of telling me what to do. Although he did tell me to write that song, Cream City. I didn't have Cream City. I had every song except Cream City. He said, I can see you an artist, you're a writer, I need something super, super, super commercial. I said, let me go home and come up with something super, super commercial. And I was in L.A., I was in love with this city at that time. And I said, well, I love L.A., I'm about love, a little sex. Cream City just bing.
Cream City.
Cream City. And that was L.A. to me. That's what that cover is.
Cream.
Everybody on that cover in the cartoon is a real person. We took pictures of Clive Davis is in there.
Wow.
My band is in there.
Go look back at that.
Yeah, everybody's a real person.
Now, what year was that? And can you tell us what Arista looked like musically at that time? What other artists were on there?
Arista, who did they have? They didn't have a lot of R&B artists. They hadn't gotten Whitney Houston yet.
No, of course, she came in the 80s, way in the 80s.
They were just kind of, it was new. Clive had left Columbia.
Oh, okay.
And he started his own label. And Clive had Santana, who was one of my huge influences. And then when I talked to Clive Davis, he loved music. He told me, man, Miles, I used to chase Miles Davis around the nightclub, and every time he'd call me up, he'd curse me out. I said, I just give him more money, just because the talent was so. And when he said that, I said, this man looking for talent. His ego ain't in the way or nothing. You ain't got to bow down to him or nothing. So
he said, Miles
cussed called him
out.
He said, Miles, every time I see Miles Davis, he cursed me out. And he just loved, and he liked Santana, and he had groups that were like artists to me. So that's what I liked about Arista at the time,
Man, that's great, man. So also, what some of the things at that time when you guys signed with her? Give us some backstories when y'all signed, man, because that had to be a great time in the 70s here in L.A. too.
Yeah, it was nice, they'll come and talk to you, talk in the business meeting and all that, and then the party, because this was the party era. So
yes, it was.
Okay, we're gonna have a party
funk,
now.
A lot of funk.
So I go home, take a little rest, or do what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna meet at this nightclub. We're gonna meet at my managers had a Golden Goldstein. They had houses like nightclubs. They were just so big. And one of them had a place up on Sunset. It was like huge. It was like a nightclub home. So I'd come in there, and it'd be Eddie Murphy be there, and some of the most famous people, and things going on in this room and that room. I'm going, Lord have mercy. I kind of got scared because I was still young.
Right.
And a little.
Right. Eddie Murphy wasn't there at that time. No, he's
probably Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor was probably there.
Live on Sunset. Running down the street on fire.
Richard Pryor do a concert, and War was supposed to be on the show, and they didn't go. So my man said, "You want to borrow the limousine? You can go see Richard Pryor." I said, "Yeah, I got a limousine." Richard Pryor got on stage. And it was for a bunch of record labels. I don't know why. And he's made a joke about gay people, and they went, woo. Richard Pryor got mad, turned around, pulled down his pants, and cursed the audience, and got his limousine and left. I said, I don't believe I just saw it. I was standing right on the side of the stage.
And so you was just a novice freak at that time.
Right.
In your freakdom.
See, you only hear this here on We Love Rare Grooves.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I'm telling you, man. I just think about some of those
things. Pulling his pants down.
In Cream City.
In Cream City, right, exactly.
So did you guys go on tour and open up for anyone?
I opened for a lot of people. Marvin Gaye was fun. Frankie Beverly.
Oh, was
Frankie
he with Maze
Beverly
at the
was
time or
so
no?
yeah, it was Frankie Beverly and Maze, and he was the coolest of all the people we opened for. Frankie was cool. I mean, everybody was nice, you know.
Yeah, Frankie is a nice guy. Yeah,
Frankie was really nice, man.
Yeah, I met him one time. Yeah, he was real cool.
He was really
down to earth, cool.
So down to
so
earth.
good too,
Right.
live.
And that voice, man.
Yeah.
You think it sound good on record when he was on stage? It was even better than the record. And that's what I think a great artist is. The record is good, but a great artist on live, you're going to get even better. You know, if it's a real artist, they're going to add a little more to it. You know, I got a buddy who plays, sometimes he plays bass with the Eagles when they came back out.
Right.
He played with Glenn Fry a lot. It's just the opposite with them. And their records are tremendous to me.
Right.
I love the Eagles, that harmony.
Right.
All this, and that. He said, you got to play everything exactly the same. Every single note, every night the same. I said, I could never do that.
Wow.
You know, on a live show, you gotta go. Come on, let's stretch it out a little bit. Let's change it. I mean, you give the audience the truth, but just give them a little embellishment. You know, that was,
Come outside, huh?
Yeah, come outside.
A little extra.
Come on out a little bit.
You know.
Now, how big is your fan base over the UK?
We're trying to build it back up now.
Okay.
When I went over there with Eric, they had us on the news and they were saying, "Oh, Jimi Hendrix is not dead yet." They was calling me a little new Jimi Hendrix, and I was so happy about that. I just loved it. You know how they loved him. Hendrix was big over there, not so big as here as there. Now he's a legend. But he was huge to those people over there. And so when I played with Eric, they were sitting there with their eye, because it was one of my influences. It was a 3-piece band, so just guitar, bass, and drums. So I had to play a lot of guitar. And I had all those big old amps, and I was playing my little head off. And so they was calling me, Jimmy had me on the news and everything in Europe, and I loved it.
All right. As we continue the show, we love Rare Grooves with Aalon, the legend of Aalon, the rock and roll gangster. But we're going to go into, you got Wings Limousine for us, and we're going to do your boy Hilltop Ron, and then we're going to come back with some more music from Aalon. Isn't that right, gang?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Get down with Aalon.
Deborah Leggins established her company of solid principles. Bring service with a smile and laughter.
I drive people around from girls' night out, weddings, airport pickups, quinceañeras, you name it, that's what I do.
She has received several awards from the Better Business Bureau, from the mayor's office, as well as the governor. She has courted several celebrities to red carpet events and has served as the official transportation company of the Sparks and the Clippers. Beyond Wings' fleet of luxury cars, Wings also has special party buses to Vegas or a more intimate ride using our one-of-a-kind Mercedes Sprinter. And if your company wants to brand their name on our vehicles, we also offer wrapping. Remember just one, the name you can trust for superior service. Wings Limousine. Call now for reservations.
Go.
Way to finally make it right.
Oh my God.
Make the magic last for more than
just one night.
They didn't have anything to drink today. Give Wings Limousine a call.
This is when Eddie Kendricks and David Ruffin are no longer in the Temptations.
This is without rehearsal.
If we can just break through this shithole.
Oh my God.
It's got to be the time. Man.
Give
Too
them a
early.
call, 323-299-4647. They have the app. Load down the Wings Limousine app and get 20% discount, or tell them you heard it on We Love Rare Grooves. Take me away there, Greg.
So when you look to buy your next home in the Crenshaw, Baldwin Hills, View Park, or Windsor Hills, or surrounding area, there's only one realtor to call, and that's Ron Jackson. He's got many years of expertise in the real estate industry, and Ron is a top producer in these areas. And he understands and knows the challenges and obstacles that individuals might face when they're trying to buy or sell some real estate. So contact Ron today at 310-748-5959. That's 310-748-5959, and his website is AAROEGENT.com. And he's also Twitter at Ron Jackson Team. So give him a call, man, and he'll help you find the crib of your life.
That's right. Hilltop Ron.
Hilltop Ron, 310-748-5959.
Man, and today, Aalon, did you hear? We had a legend that left us, right, Shantini?
Yes, the now late Mr. Edwin Hawkins.
Oh, no.
He's the brother of Walter Hawkins, and he's from Northern California. They had the Luvv Fellowship. Oakland, Northern California.
Yeah.
They had the Luvv Fellowship Church and Choir, and he is famously known for writing the hymn, which is now a hymn, "Oh Happy Day." But he's been around since the 60s, I believe, late 60s, early 70s. And he used to have the Edwin Hawkins Singers. But "Oh Happy Day" was his biggest hit. My favorite was "In My Father's House," and he did a different version of the hymn, I Heard the Voice of Jesus Say. And so he was a huge legend in gospel music, and him and his brother Walter were known for, Pastor Walter Hawkins, were known for all of their songs discussing salvation and the love of Christ. That was the premise of most of their songs.
Yeah.
Even though gospel songs are supposed to discuss that, they took over and aboard with that. So he passed away today, and he was, I believe, 74.
So our team found a little video. We're gonna show the little video.
Sure.
Y'all want to show the video, Aalon? We're gonna show this video, man. This and the young lady that was the lead vocalist.
I'm so glad that he was. One day Jesus came into my life and he washed all my sins away. Oh yes he did. I'm so glad about it. Oh yes I am. Oh, when I get to heaven, I'm gonna have a Jesus came into my life and he washed all my sins away. Oh yes he did. That's been the greatest day of my life. It's when the Lord came into my life and he washed all my sins away. Oh yes he did.
Welcome back to We Love Rare Grooves.
We're back.
Man, we're back.
Yeah.
And who was that in that video we just watched?
That was Dorothy.
And what year was that?
1971.
So the viewers know.
Right,
71?
That was actually Dorothy.
That is Dorothy?
Yeah, that's Dorothy.
Dorothy, the witch's Dorothy.
That's Dorothy.
That's Dorothy?
That's Dorothy. Hey, man, whoever's on the keyboard was killing it.
Killing.
And
Killing it.
And killing on them bongos.
Might have been Billy Preston
You
when
ever
he was
doing?
like
You ever
20.
do any gospel, Aalon?
I'm working on some gospel songs right now. as a matter
Gospel
of fact.
songs.
Okay. All right.
Hey, before we go into another musical selection, you gonna do Shantini in 60?
Right now?
I mean, if not,
Sure.
you can do it later.
Okay, sure. So we're gonna ask you if Tony can give me some music.
You don't need it. He got music right there.
We're gonna ask you a series of questions. Well, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions randomly, and you have to answer them in 60 seconds or less.
Who, me?
No, the one behind you. Of course.
One behind.
And you won't know what they're gonna be. Okay. Are we ready?
He's coming.
Is he?
You got to get the right spelling.
How many times
Just
have
go
I
ahead.
heard
Get the
that?
right
No, I'm
spelling.
kidding.
Cream City, baby.
You guys took me there. I'm sorry.
You got to get the
Okay.
right spelling.
What was your first job?
First job, I worked as a as a janitor in a giant office building when I was 16.
Oh, wow. Your favorite song to perform?
Favorite song to perform? Right now, Uptown Funk, Bruno Mars.
Love it. Name a lover gave you.
Big
Love
Daddy.
Gangster.
Big Daddy. Oh, uh-oh. Greatest piece of advice?
Stay calm.
I was born in 1984. What were you doing then?
Smoking weed.
Smoking weed.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm
No,
not.
no,
My manager's so conservative. I didn't say that, manager.
No, I
So what
said
were
it.
you doing?
Simo said that. What was I doing at 84? Seriously,
Yeah.
I can't even remember. But most likely, I'm always writing music. So
Uh-huh.
I'm writing music. I'm singing somewhere. I'm singing all the time somewhere.
If you could record or produce an album for a celebrity that is deceased, who would that be?
Deceased, Marvin Gaye.
If you hadn't made a career in music, what would you have done instead?
Being an artist.
There you go. That's 60 seconds.
There you go.
60 seconds with Aalon. Don't put that on C.
60 seconds with
So
Aalon.
about how many songs you think you have in the can?
Big Daddy.
How many songs have you written? You think?
Now, right now,
Big
I got
Daddy.
maybe 30.
Hey, so
30
we got
okay.
About 30.
Aalon. We got a caller on the line, man. Let's take the caller. We got a caller. Welcome to We Love Rare Grooves. Welcome to We Love Rare Grooves. Who do we have on the line?
You got Kevin Rouse on the line.
Kevin Rouse House. What's going on, man? How you doing?
What's up, Kev?
All right, Rouse House Entertainment in the house. Okay, I'm calling in to let you guys know that we got the funkiest thing Hollywood ever been seen coming on January the 28th. Bootsy Collins, Hollywood High on Hills Players Ball House Party. Okay, that's going to be one of the most star-studded events of 2018.
Y'all got the
So I hope y'all ready.
Y'all got Bootsy coming in town, man. Bootsy.
We got Bootsy coming, bro.
Oh, man.
Not only
Where's
is he
that
coming,
gonna be?
but he's going to release a brand new record
Okay.
for the first time in I don't know how many years. He's also going to do a live video shoot, and we're going to honor him with a Lifetime Achievement Award.
All right, man. Where's that going to be held?
It's going to be at Ohm nightclub in Hollywood, state-of-the-art Hollywood, right up over the Chinese Theater.
And how can
in
you?
the Hollywood Highland complex,
How can you get-
6801 Hollywood Boulevard.
How can you get tickets, man?
You can get tickets by going on Eventbrite, or you can call this number 213-926-2809. Once again, 213-926-2809.
Man, we giving you all this free. Man. Hold on. Y'all want to see Bootsy, man? Do our listening audience want to see Bootsy?
Yeah, man. We
Our listening
baby.
all right, so hey,
Yeah,
we
Bubba.
need to go ahead and give away a pair of tickets. Is that all right, man, for Bootsy? For our next call?
I got 2 pairs of tickets to
You
give
got 2.
away.
All right, man. 2 pairs
Okay,
of
I got
tickets.
2 pairs to give away because
All
I want some lucky person to see this history-making event.
Okay. All right, so what we're going to do in the next couple weeks, man, we're going to go ahead and do a contest, and we're going to give away those Bootsy tickets, and the We Love Red Groove team going to be in the house, man.
Okay, all right, it's going
Hey, man,
down.
it's going down. We need to
Again,
get...
just one more time. Let me go over a few things.
But before you go over a
It's
few
gonna be
things, we
at
need
home.
to get Bootsy on the show,
Gonna be at-
man. We're going to get Bootsy on the show.
I didn't hear you.
We're going to get Bootsy on the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Bootsy come in town, we'll get him on the show. This is and this event is going to be up close and personal. It's not a concert. It's an actual house party where Bootsy is going to be in the mix with everybody in the room, partying on the dance floor, the whole 9.
Okay.
So and just for the record, because I didn't mention some of the guests that's going to come through: George Clinton, Wiz Khalifa, CeeLo, Cat Williams, Max Julian, Lisa Ray, Mike Epps, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Teresa Randall, and many, many more.
All right, man. Well,
DJ Quick.
We got them all coming in, so we're going to continue our show here with Aalon in the house tonight, but we appreciate that. So we're going to make sure we see some Bootsy, man. All right? We're going to get some Bootsy.
Okay, all right.
All right, we'll be in touch, man. My man.
Hey, one more thing, and I'm going to leave you. Hollywood ain't never been this funky.
Got that right.
Got that right, man. Thank you. As we continue the show with Aalon, you hear that man Bootsy in town. You seen Bootsy before, man?
I've seen Bootsy before, and he is tremendous. Everybody knows Bootsy is tremendous. He's wild. He's a bass player. He's just wild.
And he's from Ohio.
Uh-oh.
And if we didn't know, now we know.
You know now.
Cincinnati to be.
And he played with James Brown.
I was going to say, he played with James
Brown.
Him
and his brother.
His brother
Yeah, when he fired everybody else.
Hey, we got a couple songs we want to go ahead and take away. Then we're going to come back and ask you about your top 5. And then we're going to get into some of your new music. So DJ Rez, DJ DeVoe, take me away with a little bit Magic Night and some Eloise Laws. And we'll be back with Aalon.
It's a magic night, and the birds are singing. Look out, look out, look out, look out. It's a night for love. It's a magic night, and the bells are ringing. Yeah. Look out, look out. It's a night for love. Come on, baby. Let your mind go free. Oh, come on, baby. Come along with me. It's a magic night, and the moon is glowing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's a night for love. It's a magic night, and the wind is blowing. Come on, it's a night for love. It's a night for love.
as free as floating music
to be yourself today. Forever now, forever now, forever now, forever now, forever now, forever now. In time and space we are apart. Soul and spirit we are one. Before a second let us start to bloom into a flower, a lifetime or an hour. You see, we have the power forever now, baby, right now, forever now, right now. La di da di da, la di da di da, la di da di
Adia.
It's a cold jam right there.
Man,
This
that's
is
cool.
beautiful, man.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Eloise,
Beautiful.
she's one of our alumni here, and she's the queen also of We Love Rare Grooves. Man, how did you?
Her and her brother, both alumni.
How did you hook up with Eloise?
She was
Musically, that is.
with her
Music.
brother. She was with her brother, Ronnie Law. Ronnie Laws was with the same production company I was with at the time when I got signed with Arista. And she was coming around, and they did an album on her, and they just asked me, you got any songs that would fit Eloise? And I had just written this song, and I submitted it to Linda Creed, who produced this. I don't know if she produced this version. Linda Creed produced the album on Eloise, and I gave them 5 songs, and they chose this one, and that's how it happened.
So, what would you tell a young artist embarking in the music industry for a music career now? What words of
Today.
advice?
Today, well, it's basically the same from my standpoint. The money is a lot more, and you don't get ripped off as much, I don't think. In my day,
You don't.
you boy, they just would take your draws. They'll sign you the contracts. I signed the contract once, running to an airplane. You got to sign this paper right now before you get on the plane.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
No lawyer, you're looking at
Right.
it, nothing.
Yeah. My
Gosh.
father said, "Boy, don't sign the papers." I would always call my, I'd always call my father. Say, "Don't sign those papers, son." And I didn't, but they was going to, and that's how they did a lot of. They did war like
What?
that a lot.
Okay.
One thing, how do you know how many singles you sold on iTunes? They're telling you, right?
Now they have a company
tracking
called
it.
Sound Exchange that tracks it for you.
Track it now.
They tracking it?
It's called Sound Exchange, yeah.
Okay.
You can hide anything electronically.
Well, what you do is you control. Here's how you control your music. If you control the inventory, you controlling the music.
Right.
Independent.
So then
You gotta be independent.
the best way is just to make records. Don't even put it online. Just
Well-
make vinyl.
That's true, but you got more people want it online. Here's the thing: Beyonce said, "I make money on my records, but the records are basically advertisement.
Yeah.
They gonna steal you. They gonna stream
Yeah.
your music. But if you're getting played, it's advertisement for them big giant shows.
Yeah, the concerts you still make the most
Concerts
money.
you're making, that's your money.
That's why
TV, you
that's
make
why she
your
want
money.
$1,500 for VIP and things like that. When
Exactly.
you remember, you
800,
get
yeah.
$10 for a ticket for a concert, and now can you imagine 2,500 VIP?
Exactly.
But as we continue the show here with Aalon, man, the rock and roll gangster itself, man, welcome so much. We thank you for coming out here to the Groove Studios. We're gonna get ready to get into. When we come back out, we're gonna talk about Aalon, the Luvv Cruise, man. We're talking about 4 decades of music. But before that, we have to go into a segment that we call the Dusty of the Week. Right. Right, we really had the first song we did was a Dusty of the Week. Really, yeah, we should have had your song as a Dusty of the Week.
Greg has to tell him why we call it the Dusty.
Let's go with it. Sweet Events is brought to you by Sweet Events, where you get all of your marketing needs called Sweet Events, and that's eventsuites.com. So Sweet Events. But today, who's got the Dusty of the Week? What's the Dusty of the Week today? Oh, it's by the Ambassadors, right?
Ambassadors.
The Ambassadors is coming up with the Dusty of the Week, man.
I know my man, the author, will definitely love those moves they do.
Oh, man, watch these moves right here, Aalon. The Ambassadors with Love You Live.
Used to not having you to take out on a date. Oh, sugar, sugar, would you tell me where I made my mistake? Oh, baby, I really love you. Baby, I do. Tell me, where did I go wrong? Baby, I really love you. And if I do, oh yeah, baby, I cross my heart. Oh yeah, I need you so bad. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I love you, baby. Your tender kiss. I really love you. Need you so bad. Oh, I need you. Come on.
The Ambassadors, man.
Yeah.
They were on Arctic Records back in '67.
That's creamy,
man.
baby.
Philly, out of Philly.
That's creamy.
Oh, yeah, man. The
And
moves,
Bishop,
man.
Philadelphia,
Moves.
PA.
There you go.
Not to be confused with Pittsburgh.
No, that's the other side.
Never to be
The other
confused
side,
with
the
that.
other side. So, man, we going through. You see how we going through the decades of music, and we all the way to now. Aalon, you still producing, writing, singing, man. Tell us about the Luvv Cruise before we take our audience into the music.
Okay, well, it's one of my favorite songs on that CD. I got 14 songs on there. I had enough for about 3 CDs, but I just pulled the best 14 out. But Luvv Cruise, it's about basically what it says. Let's take a cruise. I'm waiting for my girl. She see me at the bar talking to another girl, which I'm talking business, but she gets it upset and she's sad about it. And we supposed to go on this Luvv Cruise the next day. I'm waiting on the boat and she don't show up. I'm sitting there waiting. She's not coming. She thought I was creeping. So I sail off and she comes at the end and she's there and I don't even see her and I'm sailing off on the cruise at the end. And my wife said, don't end it like that. You gotta get together. So, but that's the video.
Okay.
But that's the video.
Looking like Big Daddy on the cover.
We got that. He got that. That picture. So let's go ahead into the new CD, Luvv Cruise, and then we'll do the other one for you. That is Riding Low. So, Aalon.
That's a whole.
When you are close to me.
got to go. Keep riding low. Every night I wanna get in my car and ride low, riding low. Every day I wanna feel like a star and go, riding low. You never stop riding 'cause you got to go. Riding low, keep riding low. Somebody told me there's a party in the streets. Better check up on your messages, see where we can meet. It's gonna be a magic night with moonlight shining through. It will be feeling oh so right, yeah, riding through with you. You better be ready to cruise and have a good time, 'cause this is what I do. Every night I wanna get in my car and ride low, riding low. Every day I wanna feel like a star and go, riding low.
Riding low.
How low?
Riding low. Low.
Low.
Riding low.
Now I'm coming up the street.
Hello.
Riding low with Aalon. Rock and roll gangster, riding low.
Love gangster.
That's right.
So where can people get this?
You can get my new songs on iTunes. Just type in Aalon. You can get it on Spotify, and you can get it on my website, AalonOfficial.com. And I want y'all to hit me up on Facebook, Aalon Official, and Instagram, because I got a bunch of shows coming up. I'm going to be promoting this record to the max, and I want to play a lot, so I'm going to be out there. So you please stay in touch with me, Aalon Official, Facebook, Instagram, and my website, AalonOfficial.com. By the way, on each one of these songs, I played all the instruments and did the whole thing myself. I just had to. It was hard though. That's why it took me so long.
So
but
you
I
had to
played
go
all
from the drums to the bass to the keyboard.
Well, all
You had
electronic.
so you were just going around. I'm just being silly.
Like, hold on.
That's how you had to do it at home. That's what Prince used to do.
Right.
Stevie,
Right.
drums person.
Hey, so you got an event coming up on the 10th?
Yeah, I got
it
a
up
big-
on the screen. We got it up on the screen.
Oh, excellent.
So where is it going to be?
It's in San Bernardino. It's called a place called Zorba's Luxury Lounge. It's a small place, 250 people, so it's going to be quite intimate. And I'm just looking forward to doing it because I'm going to do a lot of songs. I'm not going to do a little show. I'm going to do a big, long show. Okay, so, and it's my first time coming back out.
Welcome the We Love Rare Grooves team out there to see the show?
Y'all in for free, please.
No, you need us to MC the show or anything?
You know, I do. We need to talk about that. I would love to do that. Okay.
You mean we don't have to bust in a place? We're moving up.
Hey, Lon, man, rock and roll gangster. Give us your, is you ready for this top 5?
Sure. Who are your top 5 musical influence of all time, living or dead?
Okay, well, you guys know it was started with James Brown, right? Sly and the Family. So I loved the Beatles. I love the Eagles, and what's that? Crosby, Stills and Nash. There was harmony groups.
Oh, I love them.
The
Summer
harmony-
Breeze.
Oh, that's Seals and Crofts.
Seals and Crofts. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, now you might got me
That's
thinking about the
4.
Isley.
Now you went there, right?
Isley Brothers too.
That's
okay?
4. Who else?
Okay, one more. Oh, the guy grooving on a Sunday afternoon. Clive Davis said I reminded him of them too, but that's
The young rascal.
Young Rascal.
Hey man, we got to give it to you. You done name artists that no one has ever said their top 5 before. So
Except for James, no one else. Yeah,
so that's
definitely
that's
not the Eagles.
But Aalon, man, thank you so much for gracing our studios, man. It's been an honor.
Thank you for having me,
pleasure
brother.
having you, man. When I met you, I remember I showed you my phone. I said, "Are you the rock and roll gangster, Cream City? Get out of here, man! You got to come on my show." And he looked at me, gang, like, Really? What are you talking about?
The usual.
So now you appreciate what we doing, man?
I totally appreciate it. And that show I saw you on, I'm doing the same show this year in April too for the Legacy Ladies.
Right, you doing it again?
I do a lot of these events for these people that giving scholarships and they help the young kids, and I just love it, man, to see people giving back like that.
Okay.
So
all right. Well, from the team here on We Love Rare Grooves, you got DJ Reg, DJ DeVoe, Greg Sneed, Robert A, Shantini, Pretty Tony, and myself. We want to give you the We Love Rare Grooves Award, man, for all the work that you've done in the last 4 decades.
Own microphone.
It's got your name on it and everything, man. It's a hot mic, man. So
real hot.
That's from us to you, man. The We Love Rare Grooves Award,
this
man.
is so tight. Thank y'all so much.
Yes.
I'm coming back.
Thank you. You coming back?
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there knocking on the door next week. I love it here, man. Good vibes, man. Good vibes. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, man. Hope your listening audience all over the globe got a feel of, man, Aalon, the rock and roll gangster, man. We had him here. That's right.
Yeah.
Only you find it exclusively.
Magic Night guy.
Magic
Don't
Magic
forget
Night.
to
That's
visit
right.
iTunes to pick up his new record, Luvv Cruise.
Yeah, get it.
You will not be disappointed.
Yes.
And
No, you won't.
And the
Gotta bring the love back.
Gotta
Please,
bring love
we need
back,
love. That love conquers all that hate.
So we back for another year here on the UBN Radio Network here in Hollywood, California.
We're coming up on
done it again.
almost a year here.
Yes.
We're coming up.
So
next
we got to do a big celebration, Tony.
Pretty Tony with the call and big shoes.
Next month.
When are we gonna show him the video for Pretty Tony?
We're gonna do that.
You guys
next
caught
week.
him in action in West Hollywood?
No, we'll do it next week.
At his birthday celebration?
Hey, next week we got coming on Preston Glass as he's presenting his new CD he has Love and Compassion as we talking about that, man. He got great artists on it from Tony Lindsay, Willie Bradley, Gerald Austin, Cliff Payne, Frida Payne, Brandon Watts, Rags Moody, LaTanya London, and many, many more. He'll be in to discuss that new project with some live guest singing. So, hey, we keeping it going here on We Love Rare Grooves, giving you the magic of the music and the music of the magic. Join us every Monday night here at our new time, 8 p.m. Pacific time and 11 p.m. Eastern time. I got a couple calls today that say, great, I'm glad you coming on an hour early.
I know.
They did?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. That's good.
You know, it was his friends and Mama and them, you know.
Yeah, Mama and them.
Mama and them.
Hey, hey, I want to thank the team, man. We're going to have another great year. DJ DeVoe, thank you so much for coming back. Reg, Greg, Robert, Shantini, I can't do it without you. We got a great team here. So let's have a
full house.
A great year here, man. We got some
it.
great guests coming back on. You welcome to come back anytime, man. You part of the alumni. So, hey, as we do every Monday night, man, on 3, give it to them because
we
love Rare Grooves. See you next week.
See you soon.
Pittsburgh Pookie.